First things first, I've simplified the symbols. A square is a lock and is unlocked by a diamond of the same colour and symbol. Easy peasy, you don't even need to have played a Zelda game to know how these work anymore. Now, as for the layout, these graphs more clearly show where the path branches. So the first Minish Cap dungeon, Deepwood Shrine, branches out like this. Now, this is all well and good, but just like the old graphs, we will need to manually follow the lines and figure out what we can do and when. It's a pain. But we can shrink this graph and pull it down so that the locks or squares are beneath the necessary key or diamond. When presented like this, we can immediately see the sequence of events in the dungeon. Unlock a door, flip a couple switches, unlock 2 doors to get the key item, then backtrack to use the item, unlock another door and get the boss key, then backtrack right to the start and unlock the boss door and face the boss. We can see how branches are dead ends until they become accessible after getting new stuff later in the dungeon. Plus, if 2 things are on the same horizontal line, like these 2 switches or these 2 barriers, it means we can theoretically do them in any order we desire. So now, the graph shows branching paths by the number of forks off each horizontal line, backtracking by looking for tall white lines that stretch back to earlier parts of the dungeon, and choice where multiple symbols appear on the same horizontal line. 3 of the 4 questions can be answered just by looking at the shape of the graph. The only thing they don't show is the 4th question, does the player have to do the backtracking themselves? But I guess we can just slap an arrow on like this. If the game's gonna cheat, so will I. Anyway, look at how Palace of Winds is tall and thin because it has no major branching and no backtracking, while Fortress is short and fat because it has lots of branching, lots of choice, and full-on backtracking.